Hello, welcome to Does My Bank Still Love Me? A program devoted to the distressed homeowner. I'm Jackie Benster, and I'm sitting here today with John Keating. Hi, John.
Hi, Jackie.
John, tell me your complete full name again.
My full name is John Joseph Francis Xavier Keating.
I had to have you do that.
Yeah.
Francis Xavier, to me, shouts Catholic.
Yep. Yes, I'm a very devout Catholic.
All right, very good. Not that that has anything to do with anything, it's just that our topic today is food banks. And it can be a powerful tool to aid our distressed homeowners. It also can be something that you might have a bit of hesitation taking advantage of. And John is here to tell you, don't worry about taking advantage of your local food bank. John, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you came to volunteer for your local food bank?
Well, Jackie, I've always wanted to give back to the community, and as soon as I sold my company, I had some free time and was able to stop and smell the flowers, and after a couple months of decompressing, I went looking for North Helpline. I had seen them in their old location down the street where they used to be, and I went looking for them there and I couldn't find them. And I called a couple times, and then sure enough, I happened to drive by their new facility and stopped in, walked in, said, how can I help? And they just had a whole bunch of things where I was able to start up on.
Okay, so the food bank that you're volunteering for is called again?
North Helpline.
North Helpline. Now, I'm familiar with one called Northwest Harvest. Are you associated with them?
Yes, they help supply us with food. Northwest Harvest is basically like a, if you will, a wholesaler to major food banks and missions. So basically they will give on out and help stock on up. We have to go, they're not fully, so we have to find donations elsewhere as well, but they help us with a big chunk of it.
Very good. Yes, I know down in my neck of the woods, the Methodist Church near where I live has a food bank every day, and there have been times when I have taken donations down there myself. Would you talk a little bit about how you've mentioned that Northwest Harvest does bring in some, and that you have to get donations from elsewhere in addition to that. How does that work?
So we have private donations and corporate donations.
Okay.
And so private donations are local community centers, churches, and families that do, even the neighborhood block parties recently, people let out flyers and say, hey, bring some stuff to my house and I'm going to be delivering it to the food bank.
How about grocery stores?
Grocery stores, QFC, Sam's Club, they all set aside stuff. So if you see managers' sale items or even just overstocked items, they turn around and freeze those. And then we go pick up the stuff frozen. We also pick up the fresh produce and dairy and bread and all that. And so then we bring that back over to the food bank. We weigh it up when we bring it on in. So each location, we know what they're giving in weight by pounds, and we categorize it, whether it's cans or whether it's dairy or whether it's meat. And then we turn around and we have two humongous walk-ins. One's a freezer and one's a cooler. And we put them in there, and then 3 times a week, we distribute it on out. Okay.
Now, when you say you distribute it on out, doesn't that actually mean that people come to you and have to pick it up?
Yes, but we just started a brand new 3-week-old program where we actually deliver it to people that can't get to us.
Oh, marvelous.
Yeah, we just started that.
So that will be the elderly, the ill,
yes, infirm, people that just can't get to us.
Okay, all right, that's a great
program. So
if
you can't get to us, we can come find you.
That's a great program. So tell me how did you determine that you were going to go to North Helpline? Why was that the one that you just? Because there are food banks and food banks kind of. There must be 5 or 10 up in the North End, aren't there?
There is, but it's my zip code, it's my area, it's my neighborhood.
Okay.
And so I want to help out in my neighborhood.
Okay. So what happens then if somebody who is not from your area code walks into your food bank?
We actually have multiple zip codes that come into our food bank. There's some that if you are too far, then we'll show you, we'll give you some food, and then we'll also give you a list of where you can go and for the future.
Okay.
But people that are in our area, and our area we're in 98125, but we do 98133, which is actually around here, right? And so we do all a bunch of different zip codes in surrounding areas. And if you're too far, we'll just show you where the next one is closer to you.
But you still can take something home. So
yes.
If you've gotten on a bus and you've shown up and you're desperate and you're starving, or nobody here is really probably starving, but you're really, really hungry because you've missed a couple of meals. then you can get a loaf of bread and something.
Oh yeah, loaf of bread,
Okay.
canned food, some protein, some dairy, all that stuff.
Okay,
Plus also,
thank
if
you.
you come in a little bit early, we can maybe we'll still have bus tickets left that day too as well. So.
Bus tickets?
Bus tickets.
This I did not know. Talk
And
to me about that.
And dog and cat food as well, and diapers and stuff like that too as well. Necessities.
So a bus ticket to come to and from?
Just a metro ticket, just to go. If we have one for each way, we'll give you that. If we are low on supplies that day, then we'll just give you one for getting back on home.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
And is that something that Metro donates?
I don't know how that one works.
Okay.
I know that Metro has
Right.
something to do with it, but I don't know exactly what.
Yeah, and it may be that the corporations give money and then you go buy discount
Exactly.
tickets, something like that could be. But
Which
I did
a
not
lot
know.
happens too. Every
Okay.
different group in our North Helpline has their own budget, so they can go buy. So sometimes we have to actually resort to buying food
Okay.
to go then put it back on out. We have an increase of 33 to 38% every single month that we see of families, but we only see about 11 to 15% in donations every single month. So we're far increasing our need compared to our supply.
How long has that been going on? A 35% increase every month?
Yeah.
How long has that been going on?
It seems like it's been going on for a while from what I can tell.
Like a
haven't-
year?
I've only been in the organization for about 4.5 months, but ever since I've been in it, it's been prevalent. So
at least for 4 months. We're going to take a break, and we will come back. We're talking with John Keating, and I'm Jackie Benster, and this is Does My Bank Still Love Me? We'll see you soon.